Hello guys, great to have you here. Today we have one more class of English and today is Friday, so we are going to have the class entirely in English. Yes, it is only English Friday. So if you have a question or maybe if you don't understand something, please write your questions in the chat. It's going to help a lot. Maybe I can help you or some of your classmates can give you the answer to any of your questions. Okay, so we're going to start with the first word. Okay, the first word is okay. Well, guys, let's start. Today is learn. We're going to learn 7 more words. This is class number 29. Yes. If you want to check the previous classes, just go to the link on my profile. Go to my YouTube channel. There you will find all the information. Teacher en línea, or you can go to Instagram. Okay. There you will find all my classes, all my previous classes. Well, let's start with the first word now. The first word is look. Guys, what does look mean? What does it mean? Well, look has different meanings, okay? I'm going to give you some examples. Okay. Number 1, to to put your eyes, so direct your eyes. Okay, I'm going to write it here. Okay. To see something. Okay, to see something specific. Okay, this is the first meaning. Now it has a second meaning. To is appear or seem, no, seem or appear. Okay, let's start analyzing first the meaning number 1. Okay, let's start checking the first meaning. See something specific. See something in particular. Okay, so when you look at something, it's because you're paying all your attention at this part. Okay, that's it. For example, if someone tells you, "Hey, look at this picture." So if someone tells you, "Hey, come on here, look at this picture." Okay, so you are going to direct your eyes specifically to this picture. So that is what it means, okay? To see something specific, to direct your attention to a specific thing. Yes? Look at this picture. What else can you see? For example, here. I always look at the stars. Look at that. I always look, okay? I always look at the stars, right? So you look up at the sky and sometimes you want to relax, want to feel like much better. Maybe you just lay on the grass and start looking at the stars. So obviously at night. Now, if the meaning of this is to see or to put your attention to this specific thing, in this case, the stars. Okay? Now, pay attention to the first preposition here. In the first case, we have the preposition look at. Now, every time you're asking someone to direct their attention to a particular thing, you need to use at. Okay? Now, is it okay to say, for example, guys, is it okay to say look Look me. Hey, look me. Is it okay to say this? What do you think? Is it correct or not? What do you think? Okay, one more time. This is incorrect. Okay, we never say look me. Yes, what is the correct form? Yes, what is the correct form? You have to say, please look at me. So we always use look with the preposition at. Okay, we always look or we always use the preposition at. So you can use this for everything. Okay, look at me, look at your family, look at your house. Hey, look at the people, look at, I don't know, look at the computer. Okay, so you always use look for that. Now this is the first preposition, but we can use also other preposition. For example, what if I say I'm looking for my keys, or I'm looking for my cell phone. What does it mean, guys? Now we're going to use this preposition, look for. Now we're talking about searching something, right? Maybe I don't know where my keys are. I don't know. So I'm going to start looking around, right? I'm going to start looking for my keys. Okay, so again, I'm using my eyes to do that, right? I'm looking for my keys. Oh, where are my keys? Maybe you can say, I'm looking for my cell phone. I don't know where my cell phone is. I'm looking for it. Yes? Now, we can use this for physical things, okay, for objects. Now, let's continue with other example. What if I say, I'm looking for a job? Now, we're talking about not something physical. No, it's not like, hey, where is my job? No, I'm talking about like searching for an opportunity. Yes, an opportunity. In this case, for a job. I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for a chance. I'm looking for a good wife. You can say that, no? You can say also that. I'm looking for a good man. I'm looking for a good woman. Yes? So you can also use this for figurative things too, or some ideas, okay? I'm looking for an incredible idea. Yes, that's also what we can use here. So, guys, we're gonna use here this first meaning, okay? We see something specific. Remember that we need to use first the preposition at, look at this picture, look at the stars, look at me. Or you can use this other preposition, looking for my keys, looking for my cell phone, looking for a job, looking for an opportunity, looking for an idea. Okay, this is the first meaning. Now, let's continue with the second meaning. It is to see, seem, or appear. Okay, we're gonna continue with this. Okay, for example, we can say, you look tired. Okay, you look tired. Yes, this is it. You look tired. What's the matter? What's wrong? No? Maybe you haven't slept at night. Okay, you look tired. You seem tired. You appear. Now, it appears that you're tired. Yes, that's also like a comparison, right? We are we are saying that something is wrong. because of your physical appearance. Yes? Now, let's write here another sentence here. For example, you can say, she looks like, okay, she looks like my teacher. Okay, she looks like my teacher, right? I'm looking for this. Look at this. No? Look, she is. She has a similar physical appearance, no? As my teacher. So she looks. She looks like my teacher. Okay. Maybe you can say my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend looks happy. You can say that. No? My ex looks happy, or my ex doesn't look happy. Yes, maybe you can say that, no? Your ex looks happy. Maybe you were the problem. Okay, so you can say something like that. Or maybe you can say, no, my ex doesn't look happy. Maybe she was happy with me, but now she doesn't look happy anymore. Okay, so you're talking about seem or appear, right? This is the second meaning. Now, there is one more meaning, okay? One more meaning. Okay, number three, I'm going to give you one extra meaning here. Okay, in the first case, this is an action. This is a verb. Okay, verb. In the second case, this is a verb too. But the last meaning is a noun. Okay, for example, we can say, okay, um, she has a casual look. Look, yes. She has a casual look. So it means that she has a particular way or a particular physical appearance, no? Maybe she's wearing a jacket with sneakers. Yes, it's like an style. Right, very good, no? Hey, I love your look. Yes, I like your outfit, no? Maybe your outfit, or maybe the way you have your hair, or maybe your glasses, whatever, no? So all this combination is your look. Okay, all this is your look. So maybe you can say, oh, she's wearing all clothes as an old person, no? He doesn't look good. Yes, well, this is the third meaning. Okay, and this is a noun. Yep, very good, a noun. Well, guys, I want you to take a screenshot of all of this. Now I'm gonna read your sentences, okay? And remember, please, to remember that today we only have the class in English. So if you have a question, guys, if you didn't understand something, just write your question in the chat, okay? I'm gonna read the chat right now, so don't worry. Okay, let's start reading your sentences, please. Let's start with this. Okay, I'm looking for my keys. Yes, very good, Nabila. Good job. She looks like her mother. Yes, mother. That's a good sentence too. Irina, it looks like the same thing. You look like someone I know. Someone I know, Enrique. Someone I know. Um, you look so confident. Her look is so pretty. Yes. I like her look. I like her style. Yes, that says hello. Look at this and don't laugh. Jordan, and don't laugh. Yes, that's all. What else? We have money. Thank you so much for your gift. I really appreciate it. Juan Miguel, thank you so much for your gift too. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for your gift. Juan Miguel, thank you again. She looks beautiful when giving me head. What's that? Enrique. Do I know you, Enrique? I know. I have a friend that is Enrique too. I don't know if you are. this person, if you are my friend or not. My ex-husband looks happy. Okay. I'm looking for my glasses. Good, 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 good. Okay, Marvin, hello. She looks like my voluptuous neighbor. I'm looking for a woman with a big heart. Yes, that's a good one. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. Let's continue with the dictation now. Okay. You look like a good man. Elvira, good sentence. You look tired. Very good. Expliquez-vous un peu de français, si possible, professeur. Je peux parler un peu de français, mais l'éclat est tout en anglais. So, sorry. Okay, I can give the explanation in Spanish, but my my French is very limited. Okay, I guess there's another Enrique in your life. Maybe, maybe. Okay, I don't know. Okay, guys, let's continue with the dictation. Let's see. Listen to me and write, guys, the following sentence. I'm going to repeat this 3 times, okay? Just 3 times. He has a professional look. He has a professional look. He has a professional look. Okay, listen and write. My French is bad. Yes. No, it's I think it's limited. I'm just a beginner, so I don't think it's like whoa. I'm uh, like a native French speaker. Yes, I just know some things, but in a very limited way. As people always say, I just speak a little of French. He has a professional look. Yep, very good. Very good. Okay, let's write it down, guys. Let's write it down. Okay, let's start. He has a professional. Okay, he has a professional. Look at this double S here, okay? Don't forget that. He has a professional look. Yep. Very good, guys. Let's write it down. Let's erase everything else and we'll continue with the next word. Okay, let's erase this and this. Okay. Okay, let's continue with number 2. Okay. Okay, guys. The second word is refuse. Refuse. Guys, what does refuse mean? Well, we're going to talk about oh well, this is an action, so we can say to say no. Okay, or to stop accepting things. Okay, don't allow something. Yes, in general, to say no. So, guys, sometimes it is important to learn when to say no. Yes, sometimes this is something very important. Yes, and yes, saying yes or accepting things is okay, but it is also very important to say no. So, the thing is that that you have to understand when is it healthy to say yes or no. Now, let's start analyzing some examples here. Maybe you can say, I refuse to, um, let's say, to believe. Okay, believe. I refuse to believe you. Yes, I refuse to believe that story, no? So we can talk about refuse, say no, especially when we are talking about a person that has lied all the time, right? Maybe this person always say things that aren't true. So you can say, oh, I don't believe you, or I refuse to believe you because I don't trust you. Okay. I know you can lie. Okay. So I refuse to believe you. I say no. Okay. Next one. Maybe you can say, I refuse. Okay. I refuse to work on Sundays. Maybe your boss asks you that, right? Hey, please, can you work or can you come on Sundays? We're gonna pay you more, okay? We're gonna give you more money. But guys, it's necessary to say no, right? We should have a day for resting, and that's it. That's it. Now, I'm gonna give you one more example. I'm gonna give you one more example. Okay, I refuse to um maybe we can say I refuse to go to his house. One more time. I'm saying I don't want to go. Yes, I don't want to go. I say no. No, please. I'm not gonna do it. Now, one thing that you have to remember here is that after refuse, we are using the infinitive form of the verb. I refuse to believe. I refuse to work. I refuse to go. So this is called infinitive. Okay, infinitive. To believe, to work, to go, to study, to play. Yes, we always use this in this situation. Now, guys, is it okay to say, for example, I refuse going to his house? What do you think? Is it okay to say I refuse going to his house? Is it okay or not? What do you think? Okay. What do you think? Is it okay? Yes? No? As I mentioned, guys, okay, as I mentioned, no, okay, we never use gerund, okay, this is a gerund. Okay, we never use gerunds, okay, here. We never use gerunds. We only use infinitive forms of the verbs, okay? Yes. So this is all I want you to remember, okay? I want you to remember that if you're gonna use a verb, this is the correct combination. I refuse to believe, I refuse to work, I refuse to go, I refuse to travel, I refuse to listen, I refuse to speak. Yes? But we never use I refuse going, I refuse believing, I refuse go working. No, please remember that. Okay, remember that. This is okay. This is not okay. Yes, please remember to take a screenshot of this. And now I'm gonna read your sentence. Okay, let's see what you have to do here. What you did here. Okay. Okay, let's see. I refuse to go work today. Okay, Josh, Dimar, hello. Don't refuse to let me help you with that problem. Very good. That's a good sentence too. I refuse my girlfriend because she was too jealous. Oh my gosh. She refused his proposal. Very good. I refuse to eat your food. So I refuse to eat your food. Or I refuse to eat what you cooked. Okay. Sam, in this case, there are some verbs that only accept infinitive, okay? There are only verbs that only accept gerunds. And there are some verbs that accept both. So what you have to do is to make a list. Make a list of verbs that only accept infinitives. There is a list that only accept gerunds. And there is a list that accept both infinitives and gerunds. I'm going to give you some examples. In the case of infinitives, for example, have. I have to go, I have to work, I have to study. We never use gerunds. We never say, I have studying, I have working, I have going. No. Okay. Have only accept infinitives. And on the other hand, for example, enjoy only accept going. I enjoy working. I enjoy studying. I enjoy playing. I enjoy traveling. It only accepts gerunds. We never say, I enjoy to travel. I enjoy to cook. I enjoy to eat. I enjoy to study. No. The only thing or your job is to make a list and remember which verb accepts or doesn't accept each gerund or infinitive. And there are some verbs that accept both. For example, love. I love to cook. I love cooking. I like is to study. I like studying. So you can ask ChatGPT, and there you will find to give you a list of these verbs. Okay, it's going to help you a lot. I refuse my trip to Baker Baskerville. Oh, okay. I refuse this idea because it seems shady to me. Yeah, very good. Excellent. I refuse to help my sister. Okay, store. Tere, I refused to travel yesterday. Yes, I refused to go to school. Ana Avila, go to school. That is not necessary. I refuse to see them again. Very good. Gabriela, thank you so much for your gift. Yes, I refuse to go to the gym today. Okay. Il est possible que j'ai construit ma fin en français, s'il vous plaît, professeur. Renaud, um, de, il est possible. Yeah. Yeah. I can help you with that. Okay. Try to do it. Try to do it. Okay. Very good, guys. Okay. Very good. Let's continue now with, but I'll, je vais étudier français plus. Oh, thank you so much, Danny. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's continue now with the next part, okay? I really appreciate your support, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys. Listen to me and write the following sentence. Okay. Listen and write. She refused to listen to her family. She refused to listen to her family. She refused to listen to her family. Okay, one more time. She refused to listen to her family. Okay, listen and write. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Okay, I love French, but I think I should study more. I'm gonna review my textbooks. I have some textbooks in French. I'm gonna review them and refresh my knowledge so I can help you. Right now, is my French is really limited. I can understand if you read something, but Producing something is a little different. It's a different thing. Okay. She refused to listen to her family. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Let's write it down, guys. Okay, here. She refused. Guys, refuse is a regular verb, so we use the letter D here. Okay, this is the simple past form. Refused. She refused to listen to his family. Oh, sorry. Her, right? To her family. Yes. And remember, guys, that we only have two syllables here. Family. Family. Only two syllables. Family. Family. Okay? She refused to listen to her family. Very good. Let's erase this now and let's continue with the next word. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's continue now with number three. Number three. Okay. The next word, guys, is like. Teacher, this is a very basic word. Yes, it's a very basic word. But guys, sometimes students don't know how to use this word. Okay, so let's check first the pronunciation of this word. Number one, the meaning of this word. Okay, number one, we're talking about enjoy. Enjoy or prefer something. Okay, enjoy or prefer. Enjoy or prefer something. Number two, to look similar, no? Something that is similar to other thing. Okay, this is the second meaning, like. And the other meaning, okay, give examples. Okay, we use it for giving examples too. So let's start analyzing this. Okay, number one, let's start with the first meaning. This is a very simple one. Yes, you can say I like coffee. Yes, I like coffee. I like milk. I like juice. I like fruits. I like vegetables. Yes, we can use a lot of combinations here. Okay, I like coffee, I like vegetables, I like soccer, I like basketball, I like tennis. Yes, you can use or you combine this with whatever you want. I like pizza, I like hamburgers, I like English, I like French, I like Spanish. Yes, I like iPhone, I like Samsung, and things like that. No, you can use this with whatever you like, enjoy, or prefer. Now, in the second case, as I mentioned in the previous part, thank you so much for the gift. Okay, money. You have to use like with actions, and we have two ways to use it. For example, I like let's say I like to cook, and I like cooking. Guys, which sentence is correct? The first sentence, the second sentence, or both? What do you think? Which sentence is correct? The first one, the second one, or both? What do you think? Okay. Hello, everyone. Great to have you here. Hello, hello, hello. Great to have you here, guys. So, teacher, can I use like with an infinitive? Yeah, let's put here infinitive. Can I use a like with an infinitive? Yes, we can use like with an infinitive. This is perfect. Teacher, can I use a like with a gerund? Okay, this is a gerund, ing. Yes, you can use it too. Okay, teacher, does it have a similar or different meaning? Well, both have the same meaning. So you can use the first one, for example, I like to cook Chinese food, or I like cooking Chinese food. Both have the same meaning, okay? There is no difference. We just have the structure that is different, but the meaning is the same, okay? The meaning is the same. Let's put one more example. I like to swim. I like to swim. Or you can say, I like swimming. I like to swim in summer. I like swimming in summer. Guys, both sentences are correct and have the same meaning. So, this is what you have to understand. Some verbs only accept one, such as refuse, right? Do you remember? Refuse to listen. But we never say refuse refuse listening. No. Why? Because refuse only accept infinitives. Like accepts both infinitives and gerunds. Okay? This is what you have to remember. Put there in the comments some examples, okay? Using both things, okay? Both ways. So this is it. This is how you can use like here. Now, let's continue with the second meaning, okay? This is something that a lot of people forget because when they see like, oh, I like, oh, like is to prefer, to enjoy. And a lot of people only know this meaning, but they forget these two ones. Okay, let's start with similar. Let's see, for example, what if I say, okay, you speak like a baby. Hey, you speak like a baby. Okay, your voice sounds like one of a baby. Guys, what is the meaning of like here? Okay, we're not talking about preferences. Okay, we're not talking about, oh, I like babies, I love babies. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about that your voice is similar, or you speak in a similar way as a baby. You sound, you sound like a baby. Yes, we're talking about something that is similar, similar, likewise. Yes, that's right. Okay, so we're talking about this. You speak like a baby. Let's put one more thing. What if I say, you, okay, you sing like a professional? Look at that. You sing like a professional. So maybe you have a very beautiful voice, right? And you sing uh, very, very nice. So you can tell this person, hey, your voice is really beautiful. You sing like a professional. You're not a professional singer. Yes, you aren't a professional singer, but this person is saying that it's your voice is similar. It's similar to the voice of a professional singer. Yes, we're talking about similarities. Okay, something that is similar to other. Yep. Let's put one more example. What else do we have here? Let's see, let's see. Okay. Let me look for some other example here. This one is this one is very funny. You sound like my mother. Like my mother. Yes, you sound like like my mother. No, maybe this person is telling you, "Hey, what are you doing that? You are an irresponsible person. You should clean your bedroom. You should wake up very early. Yes, you should do the laundry. Yes." So you can say, "Oh, stop, please, stop. You are my wife. No, you sound like my mother. Yes." You're my friend or you're my my wife. I don't know. No? Why are you saying that? No, you sound like my mother. Or maybe some people would say, no, like something like this. Okay, you cook like my mother. Okay, you cook like my mother. Yes, you cook like my mother. Okay, your food is very delicious. Okay, every time I eat something that that you have prepared, I remember my mom. Yes, you cook like my mother. Yes, if someone tells you, okay, if a man tells you, hey, you cook like my mother, in most of the cases, it's because this person loves your food. Okay, it's a very nice compliment. Very good, guys. So one more time, we're talking about something that is similar. Okay, like a baby, similar to a baby. Like a professional, similar to a professional. Like my mother, similar to my mother. So remember, we use this after the verb. Speak like, sing like, cook like, look like. Okay? We use this for everything. That is the second meaning. Okay? And now the third meaning is when you want to give examples, no? Maybe you can say um, number three. I love. Let's say I love. I love. Let's see. I love comedies. Okay, I love comedies. I love comedies like, and then you can give some examples, no? Hey, um, I love science fiction movies like Star Wars or the Avengers and things like that, no? So what you're doing here is to give examples. Hey, what's your favorite food? Well, I love everything, but my favorite food is seafood, no? Like ceviche, I don't know, maybe paella or things like that, no? Like, like. Okay, so this is how you can use it too, okay? When you give examples. Okay, chaufa. Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. Very good. Let's continue now with your sentences. Let's read your sentences here. Okay. Teacher, may I go to the bathroom, please? Okay, Enrique, you can go. How do you say I went to the beach with my cousin? How do you say I went to the beach? Yeah, that's a sentence. I went to the beach with my cousins, but with letter O, C-O-U, cousins. You cook like his mother. Yes. Remember, we use the verb, okay? Speak like, sing like, cook like. Yes, we never use the verb to be. Okay. You sound like my crush. Very good. Okay. You sing like an angel. Very good, Genoveva. Good example. You sing like an angel. Very good. I like cream. I like ice cream. I suppose, Moni, you wanted to say that. Okay. What else? You seem like a baby. Okay, very good, Ska. Very good. What else? They look like each other. Yeah, it's also possible. This is also this is very common, no? It's like you look like your father. Yes, there are people that has very strong genes, no? Like genetics is very strong there. That when they have a baby, the son or the daughter looks very similar to his to their parents, right? Okay, very good, guys. Let's continue now with the dictation. Dictation. Okay, let's see. Listen to me and write, guys. I enjoy activities like swimming and hiking. I enjoy activities like swimming and hiking. Listen, I enjoy activities like swimming or hiking. And hiking, sorry. Okay, that's a sentence you need to write. I like resting enough. Okay. I enjoy activities. Yes, very good. I like heavy food, but pizza likes me. No, but I like pizza more. Glasses. But I like pizza more. We always use the person first. Okay. I like pizza, but we never say pizza likes me. It's like pizza is not a person. Okay. Okay, guys, come on. I enjoy activities like swimming and hiking. I'm gonna give you 5 extra seconds. I like waking up late. Yes, everybody does it. Yeah. Well, not my grandparents. My grandparents used to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. No, they couldn't sleep. Yes. And they always say, they used to say, why do you sleep so much, huh? they they were awake since 5 in the morning. Yeah, that's really early. Okay, guys, let's continue. I like, okay, I enjoy, sorry. I enjoy activities. Okay, I enjoy activities like swimming and hiking. Okay, very good. That's the sentence, guys. That's the sentence. Well, let's erase this and let's continue with the next word. Okay. Guys, like. Like in this situation is or has the first meaning, the second meaning, or the third meaning. What do you think? What is the function or the meaning of like in that sentence? The first one, the second one, or the third one? What do you think? I enjoy activities like swimming and hiking. What's the meaning of this word? The first one, the second one, or the third? What do you think? Okay, very good. You are wearing like my grandma. Okay, you're talking. No, you're talking about my grandma, maybe. The third, yes, the third one. Yes, guys, like here is used for giving examples. Now you can say, I enjoy activities such as, or for example, okay, swimming and hiking. You can use other thing, right? For example, here, now I enjoy outdoor activities. I enjoy outdoor activities, for example, swimming and hiking. Yes? So this is the third meaning, meaning number three. Very good. Let's continue now with the next word. Okay. Okay, let's continue with this part. Okay, guys. Um, the next word is learn. Learn. Guys, when do we use learn? Well, this is when we gain knowledge. Okay, knowledge. Mm, or an ability, for example. Yes, very good. That is to gain knowledge. Yes, or a skill. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, so this is a very interesting word because you just need to pay attention to the correct preposition. Okay, let's start analyzing some of them. For example, okay, I'm going to give you some examples here. You can say, number one, I want to learn. Okay, I want to learn English. Okay, so you can use the word directly. I want to learn English. I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn geography. I want to learn mathematics. Okay, this is the first thing that you can use. Want to learn something. Now, the first preposition we're gonna use is this. For example, I learn about. Okay, I learned about history. Okay, about history. Okay, now what is the difference here, guys? I learned history, or I learned about history. Yes. Oh, give me a second. Okay, very good. Now, what is the difference here, guys? Well, when you say about, this is something that is a little more informal. Yes. Maybe you can say, I learned history at school. Yes, you're talking about like a standard process, right? You go to a school, you go to the college, you go to education center, sit down and listen to the teacher, right? That is to learn something directly. But when you say, I learned about, this is more casual or indirect. No, we're not talking about something directly. No, it's like let's sit down here. I want you to learn about this. No. Okay. So this is a little more indirect. Okay, a little more indirect. You can say I learned maybe programming. Okay, I learned programming. Yes, it's like I took a course about this thing, no? Programming or computing. But if you say, "Hey, I learned about programming last year," no, it's maybe you sit down in front of the computer, look for some courses, online courses, and things like that, no, and then you start learning about it, no. So this is not official, or this is not like standard. Okay, so that is like we say when we say about. Okay, or when we're talking about a specific topic, you can say we learn about simple past. Okay, today we learn about simple future, about present perfect. Yes, you're talking about not like a general discipline, but a specific topic. Yes, you can use, or that is the difference between, for example, I want to learn history, or I want to study history, and in the other case I learn about history, huh? I learn about simple past, I learn about programming. Yes, this is it, guys. This is the difference here. In the first case is something standard, traditional, okay, direct. In the second case is more casual, not very, not official. Now you learn not only in a classroom, you learn everywhere. Okay. Now this is the difference here. What else, guys? You can also say, for example, I learned how to. Okay. Okay. For example, you can say I learn how to. Okay. I learned how to. And then we can talk about skills or abilities. I learned how to play the guitar. Okay. This is it. Or you can say, I learned to play the guitar. It's also possible, eh? So look at this. You can use how to, or you can use to. I learned to play the guitar. This is a second possibility. Yes, I learned to, or I learned how to play the guitar. I learned to maybe run faster, or I learned how to run faster. Okay. I learned how to pronounce better. Yes. How to pronounce words better. I learned to pronounce words better. Yes. So that is the difference between these parts. Yep. Now, what else, guys? We can say I learned from. Yes. I learned from. And you have to mention this, no? I learned to play the guitar from school, or I learned from my parents, no? I learned how to play the guitar from my uncle, okay, from my teacher. Let's put here teacher here. So you can say that, no? I learned this from a book, or I learned this from an online course, no? Something like that, no? I learned that from. You can use this like to talking about the source. Where did you learn that? Okay. Now, be careful. We don't use this with platforms. No, for example, I learned programming on TikTok. For example, I learned English on YouTube, on Duolingo. Okay, remember that for digital things or devices, we always use on. Okay, this is only for digital things or devices. Okay, I learned mathematics on TV. I know you can say that too. Yep. So these are some of the ways that you can use that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna read your sentences now. Let's see what you have here. I learned that money can buy happiness. Good, good, very good. Richard, hello, welcome. I learned English from, in that case, for example, as I mentioned, I'm gonna put it here, on a computer, on a computer. Why? Because that computer is not giving you the information. It's the computer is just the tool. No? It's like this is how you learn something. Okay, this is knowledge. This is you, and you learn on the computer. Okay, not from the computer, on the computer. It's the same. I learned English on TikTok, on Facebook. Yes, in that case, you can use on. But you can say from in the case of a book, for example. I learned that from a book. I learned that from my parents because you're talking about the source. Okay, that is the only difference. Okay, on the computer, on internet, online. Yes, I learn English every day from you. Yes, very good, Richard. I try to learn about gardening. Yes, very good. I learned English from computer. I learned English on a computer. I learned how to drive a truck. Very good. Very good. I learned how to use prepositions. Perfect. I learn. I like learning everything. I like learning about. I would use Irina about in that case. I like learning about everything. I love to learn about the Aztec culture, about the Aztec culture. I need to learn about English grammar. Yes, very good. I learn about responsibility. I don't understand well. Can you explain again? Okay. I'm gonna put this here, okay? Um, okay, so guys, I'm gonna give you one more example so you can understand this. Okay, let's put here, I learned programming. This is number one. I learned programming. I mean, I went to school, I went to college, I went to university. I signed in a course, I'm studying a career because I want to be a professional programmer, right? But if I'm just a casual student or I don't want to go to a place to learn programming, to sit down in a standard classroom or a thing like that, you can use I learn about programming. Okay, in this case, I'm doing it on my own. Okay, not in a traditional way. That is the only difference between I learn programming, I learn about programming. Okay, that is the only difference. This is something more direct. This is something intentional. I'm paying for that, or I'm in an institution. Okay, where I'm learning that. Okay, that is the only difference. Okay, now in the other case, no, this is like more indirect. This is the only difference. Okay, I learned when I play. Yes, that's right. That's a good one. Comment faire pour exceller en anglais? Renew, a lot of practice. That's the only thing, guys. If you want to be a good student, you need to study and review words a lot. No? It's like when you learn something new, your mind wants to see if this information is important or not. So if you learn something and you don't use it, your mind says, no, this is not very important or not very necessary. I'm gonna put it here in this temporal place, and then throw it away. Okay, but if you use something a lot, you store this information in a different point or in a different part of your brain because your brain considers it is important. So if you uh, see the class and you close your notebook after the class and don't think about English, don't practice until the next class, then your mind says, no, this is not important. Okay, so the next day you are going to go to the class and say, oh, teacher, I don't remember. That's not the problem. It's because you're not telling your mind, you're not telling your brain that this is important. And the only way to tell your brain that this is important is if you use it, if you review it, if you start writing sentences, if you start speaking and try and spend more time trying to speak in English. Okay, production is very important. Yes, if you produce, you're telling your mind, yes, oh, this is so important for our survival. Yes, and your mind keeps it. Yep, that's it. That's why you forget the name of some people, no? Because you say, oh, this is, his name is not important because maybe I'm going to talk with this person just once or twice in my life. So it's not important. Why should I have that kind of information in my mind? But if you meet someone that is very important for you, such as, I don't know, maybe your crush or maybe your boss, yes, or someone that you admire a lot, okay, you're going to start repeating that name again and again, and your mind is going to say, yes, this name is important. Yep. That's the thing, guys. That's why, and don't say, oh, there is something wrong with me because I don't remember things. No, that is a normal process, guys. Your mind throws away everything you don't use. So it's up to you if you use this information or not. Maybe tomorrow or the next day you're going to forget most of the things I've said. But if you review this again and again, you're not gonna forget it so quickly. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. Okay, let's continue with the next sentence, guys. Listen and write. Okay, okay. Listen to me and write. Listen to me and write. They are learning about business. They're learning about business. They're learning about business. Okay, that's the sentence you need to write. Okay, very good. I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me. No. Okay, don't worry. Your seat was there. Don't worry. They're learning about business, guys. That's the sentence. Je vous remercie infiniment, professor. Okay, Renan. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna learn English from some teachers. Yes, that's what you have to do. Okay, very good, guys. Let's write it down. Uh, Look at this, huh? They're okay. They're learning. Okay, they're learning about business. Oh my gosh, give me a second, please. I always make mistakes when I write this word. So it's kind of uh, it's kind of curious when I have double S. I always say, oh, double S is here or at the end. So this word is so tricky. Well, let's continue with the next word, guys. Okay, let's erase this. Okay, Number 5. Okay, guys, let's continue with the next word. Okay, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, the next word is return. Return. Okay, guys, this is the next word. Return. Return. Okay, guys, what does return mean? Okay, return is to go back. Okay, go back. Okay, we use this a lot. Go back. We have to go back. We have to return. Okay, number 2, in this case, is to give. Okay, give something back. Okay, to give something back. That is the second meaning. Okay, we have to use go back. For example, number 1, we have here. Okay, I return home early. Yes, I return home early. It means I go back to my house. Okay, I go home back early every day. Yes, this is the first meaning, to go back. Maybe you forget something. No, maybe you can say, "No, we have to return. We have to return." Okay, we have to return. And then here we have to use to. Okay, we have to return to to the airport. Yep, this is the second one. Okay. Oh, I forgot something on the airport. We have to return. We have to go back. Okay, we have to go back. What else? I return home. I always go back early. Okay, maybe you can say this when you're talking about a place. No, we have. I want to return to New York. Yes, this place is beautiful. I want to return. I will return to New York next year. Yes, I will return to your classes, teacher. Yeah, I have to leave, but I'm going to return tomorrow. Yes, return to go back. That's all. Yep. Now, what is the second meaning? To give something back. Okay, for example, we can say, I return, let's say, a cell phone. Okay, I return a cell phone. Maybe you were walking on the street, you saw a cell phone on the floor, or maybe on the bench, and you say, oh, this is a cell phone, and somebody is calling, no? Like, hey, hello, I'm the owner. Uh, could you give me my cell phone back? Yes. So you can say, I return a cell phone, no? What about you guys? Have you ever found a cell phone or something and have to return it? What do you think? Have you ever had this? Have you ever been to this situation or not? Okay, what do you think, guys? Okay, I found a cell phone on the bus and I have to return it. Yes, very good, Richard. You're a very honest person. Okay, we have to return those books to school. Very good, guys. Very good. Now, this is also possible if we buy something new. Okay, imagine you buy a t-shirt. Maybe you can say, I have to return this t-shirt. Okay, I have to return this t-shirt. Yes. Why? Because there is a problem. Now maybe there is a stain there, or maybe there is something that is not that you don't like about this t-shirt. Yes. So you have to say, oh, I'm going to return this t-shirt tomorrow. No? I'm going to go to the mall to return this t-shirt because it has this problem. And you can use it with a cell phone too. No, you can return a cell phone to the store because the cell phone isn't working correctly. Yes. So remember, okay, to return a cell phone to its original owner. No, in the case this person lost or has lost the cell phone, or to return the cell phone to a store because it doesn't work correctly. Yes, this has two meanings here. Yep, very good, guys. Take a screenshot, and now let's read your sentences. Let's see what you have to do. Okay, I have to return these red shoes. Okay, I couldn't return with you. Our relationship is over. I can't. Maybe you can say no. I can't do it. Our relationship is over. Yeah. Have to return. Okay. Can someone tell me when George returns? Who's George? Okay, I found a phone in the bus. Okay, I read that. You have to return those books to the library. Yes. Now, if you borrow something, guys, you have to return it. Yeah, if you ask money, okay, if you ask somebody to give you or to lend you a book, yes, return it, please. Now, if someone asks you for, I don't know, for a sweater, you have to return this to the original owner, guys. No, I remember when I was in high school. I lent my friend a CD. In those days, yes, we used to use CDs. Okay, it was my I don't remember Coldplay CD or thing like that, and he never returned it to me. Yes, he never gave it back to me. Yeah, it was very annoying. So since that day, I decided I would never lend any personal thing, okay, to a friend. Okay, I was really disappointed. Yeah. Okay, Gabriela, thank you so much. Good, 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 good. Okay, guys, let's continue with the dictation now. Thank you. Okay, Gabriela, thank you. Thank you thank you a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's see. Okay, listen to me and write. He returned to study English. He returned to studying English. He returned to studying English. Okay, he returned to study English. That's the sentence you need to write. He returned to studying English. He returned to studying English, guys. Okay, hello. Okay, Jadira, thank you very much for being here. Okay, let's start with this sentence, guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you something very interesting about this text. Okay, number one, he returned, simple past. Okay, simple past. He returned to. Okay, this is very curious, guys, because you can say this. No? He returned to. Number one, you can say study. Okay, so when I say he returned to study, it means that he was studying. Now, maybe he was in his desk, he was studying for his exam. I don't know, he went to the kitchen because he was hungry, he ate something, and then he went back. Okay, we say he returned to study. Now, in this example, we mentioned he returned to studying. Okay, he returned to studying English. So what does it mean, guys? He was studying English in an institute or with a teacher, and maybe he had some problems. He had some problems with money. He had a problem, he had an accident, so he stopped studying for a period of time. Yes, maybe 2 months, 5 months. He stopped studying for a long time. So in this case, he returned to studying English. It means that he went to the same institute or went to the teacher and tell teacher, I want to study again. Okay, that is the difference. If you say he returned to study, this is just okay. I'm studying here. Maybe my mother called me. I have to go. I have to stop studying at this moment. Tell my mother, oh, what is the problem? Is there something you need help with? You solve the problem and you return to study. Yes, that is the difference. You return to study. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or maybe you say, okay, I've studied for two hours. I want to check my phone. Okay, you start looking at videos on TikTok. And after that, after 15 minutes, you say, okay, I need to return to study, or I need to study again. Okay. But if you say, he returned to study, it means that we're talking about the whole process. Yes, the whole process. He didn't, or he stopped studying English because he had an accident, he had some financial problems. Okay, he was fired. I don't know. So, or he was very busy, so he had to stop studying English. Yes, very good. That's the difference. So, yes, teacher, can I use two ing at the same time? Yes, but this is for very special situations, as you can see here. Okay, and this is very, very common. Okay, very good, guys. Let's continue now with the next word. Okay. The next word is fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Okay, this is a very easy word, guys, right? We're talking about something that is extremely good. Something that is extremely, okay, extremely good. Yeah, something incredible, something impressive, right? Yep, very good. I stopped studying for to eat. To eat. I stopped studying to eat for a moment, no? Or I took a break. No, you can say I take a break for eating. Yes. Or I take a break for no to eat. You can say that. Okay, guys. Very good. Something that is extremely good. Yes, you can say, I have a fantastic. Remember, this is an adjective. We can say, I have a fantastic teacher. I have a fantastic, I'm a fantastic student. I have fantastic classmates. No, we are in a fantastic community, guys. Yes. Class after class, there's a lot of students that come to the classes, no? And we are like such a big community right now. And guys, if you want to know every time or get notified every time I start a live class, remember to go to the WhatsApp group. Okay, go to the WhatsApp group. It's on the link of my. It's on the link of my profile. You go there. Option number 4. Yes, there you will find the link for the WhatsApp group. Yes, very good. And after the class, I will accept you. Very good. Okay, the teacher is fantastic. Yes, thank you. I take a break for eating. Yes, that's much better. Uh-huh. The class is fantastic. Yes, the class is fantastic. The community is fantastic. I feel fantastic. You can say that too, no? I feel fantastic. Yes, guys. Now let's continue with the following sentence, okay? Listen to me and write. Okay, listen to me and write. We had a fantastic time at the beach. We had a fantastic time at the beach. We had a fantastic class at the beach. Oh, time, sorry, at the beach. Very good. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to write that sentence in the comments, guys. I've got a fantastic view right now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Where are you? Where are you? Thank you very much, guys, for sharing the live. It's really awesome to see that you're enjoying this class too. The lesson tonight is fantastic. The lesson is fantastic tonight. Or the tonight lesson is fantastic. Yes. Okay, guys, let's continue with this part, okay? We had a fantastic time. We had a fantastic. Okay, we had a fantastic time at the beach. Okay, we had fantastic time at the beach. And remember, guys, this is a very interesting word, right? What is the correct pronunciation of this word, guys? This is a very interesting. This is a very interesting word. Remember, you have to pay attention to your mouth. Okay, you have to look happy. You have to look happy. Yes, this is an e, but you have to say it in a happy way. No? Because you are happy. Beach, beach. Yes. So one more time, if you are happy, you have to say beach. Now, if you want to insult someone, you have to say the same sound but serious. E, happy, beach, and the other one is serious, no? And then you say bitch. Yes, that is a bad word. Okay, that is a bad word, but you don't have to worry about it, guys, because this is a happy e, no? E, happy, beach. Yes, that is the only difference. So don't worry, you aren't going to say something wrong, guys. Very good. Thank you so much for your gift, Gabriela. It's drawing a gun. So Steven is drawing a gun. Who? Where? What? When? Okay. The last word, guys. The last word is okay. Let's continue now with the last word. It is laptop. Okay. So what is a laptop, guys? A laptop is a portable computer. Okay. It's a portable computer. That's all. That's all, guys. Okay. Now, guys, there is also another word for laptop. Have you heard there is another word that American people use a lot? This word is notebook. Yes, this word is notebook. Now, notebook and laptop. The question is, what is the difference? Yes, some people say, "Hey, I brought my notebook." Yes, we're talking about a laptop too, a portable computer. So what is the difference between a laptop and a notebook? In this case, it is just the dimensions. Okay, that's all. A laptop is a little larger, okay, than a notebook. Okay, a notebook is a little more portable. Yes, it's smaller, maybe 10 or 10 to 13 inches. That's all. A laptop is larger. Yes, maybe 15 inches, 17 inches, and that's all. Okay, so that is the difference. They have the same design. Okay, the same, they have the same design, but it's more comfortable to carry a notebook. Okay, a notebook is easier to carry because it's a little more, a little smaller. Yes, that's the only difference. But in general, a laptop and a notebook, okay, are the same thing. Yes, that's it, guys. Okay, let's write here the last word. Okay, the last sentence. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Listen and write. Okay. They carry their laptops to classes. They carry their laptops to class. Let's say to class. They carry their laptops to class. They carry their laptops to class. Yep, that's the sentence. Yes, a notebook is relatively smaller. Relatively smaller. No, it's not a. It could be a tablet. Yeah, it depends on the design. You know, there are some notebooks that are so versatile that you can take off the keyboard and use it as if it were a tablet. Yes, but a notebook and a laptop is the same. They carry their laptops to class. To take notes, for taking notes. Yes, that's the same. Okay. Okay, they carry their laptops to class. Other option, they take. Other possibility too. No? They take their laptops to class. Yep, very good, guys. Well, that will be all we're gonna do for today. Please take a screenshot of this, and we are finishing the classes for today. They bring, yes, it's also possible too. It depends on where you are. No? If you are at school, yes, you can say they bring their laptops. They bring their laptops. But if you are at home, they take their laptops. Just it depends on the perspective. Okay, guys, that will be all for today's class. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you again on Monday. So have a nice weekend. See you around. Bye bye.